Hey guys, I'm Gabby. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I hope you enjoy this video, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning into another video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys another story time. I'm going to be telling you guys another story time of how my cousin was forgotten at school. Yeah, crazy. So this was 2022. This was year 2022, right? And yeah, I was in Congo, bro. I was just chilling, right? So one day, normally what happens, right, which is so crazy, right, is that the schooling system in Congo is completely different to ours, right? It's just completely different to how they place their grades, to how the primary and high schools are. Like, they're completely different. So there's certain things I just had to learn, right, as I was that side, right? Now, many of them had first session and second session, and this was not like for exams, right? Because like here in South Africa, right, especially in high school, we have first session and second session. So first session would start like in the morning till midday, and then second session would be like from midday to the afternoon, right? But it'll only be reserved for exams. In Congo, it's whole different, because there's certain people that they will actually go to school for first session, others will go to school for second session, like normal school day, right? So when I went to Congo, I had, I think, 5 or 6 cousins, right? We're all living in the same roof, and the third born, right, he's the first male child, right? We'll call him Gigi, right? He had second session all the time, because I think he was in CZM. CZM is like grade 6, like in primary, right? So he was like preparing to get into high school, right? So a lot of the, like, he would always go for second session. So he would like leave home late, and then like he would leave home like around midday, and then come back in the afternoon and all of that, right? So as soon as Gigi left, right, his sisters came back. His older sisters came back. Now his older sisters, obviously, they have first session. So they came back home. So now as they came back home, right, I decided to go and sleep, because I'm just like, this holiday is boring. Like, there's actually nothing to do here. Like, I'm going to sleep, right? So then I went to sleep, right? I went to sleep, and then one of the older sisters comes to my room. She's like, Coco, Gigi's not back, right? So Gigi left around maybe 12, right, in the midday, right? He left at midday, and he was supposed to be back around 2 o'clock, right? 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, right? It was 6 o'clock, and Gigi was still not back. Gigi was still not back. Now, when it comes to transport arrangements, it is the parents who were supposed to go and fetch Gigi from school. Just that they didn't leave us with any money to fetch him. Nothing. So then one of his older sisters was like, okay, let me go and borrow money from the tuck shop so that I can give it to one of our helpers in the house so that he can go and fetch Gigi, right? The lady, right, she's supposed to be cooking, right? She's not cooking. Now she has to leave what she's doing and go and fetch Gigi. She goes, she doesn't find Gigi, right? She doesn't find him. We are calling the parents to say,
Gigi's not there. We couldn't see him. What happened? Yada yada yada.
Because even with Gigi, because he was the only one at school, normally they would tell him to come back home with his teacher, right? But I don't know what happened that day. That day they were really certain that you know what, the parents are gonna fetch him, right? 6 o'clock passes, it is not there. 7 o'clock passes, he's not there. At 9:30, right, my cousin's father walks in.
Everyone get out of this house. You guys, yada. You guys are useless. What?
Insulting. This guy chases us out of the house, all of us. Now, the elder sister, right, Marie-Claire, the older sister, she's sick. So it didn't make sense how this father was insulting us. Gary, he was insulting us while he was supposed to go and fetch his own son. He goes in the car with like one of like the drivers and my aunt. They go back to the school, calling Gigi. They can't. Calling. And remember, the school gates are already closed. And this is Kinshasa. It's not like here in South Africa, like if your parents don't come and fetch you, they call your parents. No. Kinshasa, it's like you live by your own. Do you understand? Like life goes on your own. Okay, sharp. They're calling Gigi. They can't. They're calling him. They can't. Right? Up until I think the security guard, right? The security guard was inside, right? And I think he opened for them. Something happened. I don't remember exactly what happened, but something happened and they opened for him. Already, when they went inside, right? They already gave Gigi a mattress. They already gave him cold drink and what you call it? They gave him cold drink and biscuits, because like bro, they prepared him for the night. They're like, it's chai, your parents didn't come and fetch you, it's chai, you're sleeping here, right? They get inside the school, they find him, they bring him back home. Now mind you, while they were calling him, they were calling for like about 30 minutes. It was raining. As we were there at home praying, we're like, yo, we hope that Gigi didn't get lost. Immediately when the father comes back, all of us, we sneak inside the room, we run away, bro. I don't know why we were so scared. I don't understand why we were so scared, but all of us were so scared. We all walk in, we're all in the rooms and all of that. Gigi comes back, we're like, oh my goodness, Gigi, we're so happy that you're safe, yada yada yada. And then after that, when the mom comes back in the house, she's like, yo, this is all your fault. And I'm just thinking to myself, how is this our fault? You and your husband were supposed to fetch your kid and you didn't. So how is it our fault? You know how Congolese parents are, like some way somehow they always try to put the blame on you, right? Even if you weren't involved, they always try to put the blame on you. So now she's like, no, like everyone was at fault, yada yada yada. I'm just thinking to myself, what? So anyways guys, that is the story time. Very short, very sweet. Yeah, after that they never forgot Gigi at school. They make sure that he had transport money and all of that. So yeah guys, thank you so much for listening to my story time. If you are new to this channel, I hope you enjoyed the story time, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. From me to you guys, see you on my next video. Peace.